For those who do not know, a concussion is a minor traumatic brain injury that may occur when the head hits an object or a moving object strikes the head. It can affect brain function and leads to bad headaches, loss of consciousness, and affects one's alertness. During impact, your brain is pushed against the inside of your skull, which sends shock waves through your brain, which can damage the neurons.
A watery substance called cerebrospinal fluid sits between your skull and your brain, which cushions your brain during impact. This protects the neurons in your brain.
What is a neuron?
A neuron is a cell that transmits and sends information through signals which occur during synapsis. Neurons are the core components of the nervous system.
Continues to mourn the loss of a student athlete. From news that Costa Cara George took his own life. Police found his body on Sunday afternoon. The former Buckeyes wrestler who joined the football team as a walk-on this season died of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. His mother told authorities that her son had several concussions and a few spells of extreme confusion. Cara George's mother told police that she received a text from her son last week that said, "I am sorry if I am an embarrassment." And
there are countless articles comparing concussions and mental disorders, claiming that after a severe head injury, the rate of onset new psychiatric disorders in children is 50 to 60%. This is just another reason why concussions are so dangerous.
So I got my concussion while playing in a soccer game. The other team had a corner kick, and I headed the ball straight from the kick. I continued to run around, and then later that night I bounced around on the trampoline, which probably didn't help. The first day I felt perfectly normal, although I don't quite remember the game or the hours before I went over to a friend's house where I bounced on the trampoline. The next day I woke up though with a throbbing headache, and I was really groggy. Apparently, I don't really remember this, but my friend said that I was wobbly and I was kind of dizzy in the game, and I may or may not have stumbled and kind of fallen. And then the week following, I had terrible headaches and I was out of school for the whole week. I was out of sports for about 3 to 4 weeks, and then also there are these concussion headbands that you can get, and I actually have one now. But then another way to prevent it is just there's this part of your head is the strongest area on your head. So just to make sure that your heading ball is there instead of on your temples, which are very sensitive, which is where I hit the ball.
Hi, my name's Sam Agins. I've had 2 concussions, both from playing hockey. Right after I experienced my concussion, I sort of felt completely dizzy and just out of it. I didn't really understand what was going on, and I was just mentally slow or foggy. A few hours or days after my concussion, I didn't really have any other symptoms. I didn't have any headaches or nausea, nothing. These concussions definitely affect me today. It's much harder for me to focus and concentrate in school, and that definitely affects my grades.
Sadly, there are no cures for concussions, but there are remedies. Although some concussions are very serious and you need to see a doctor, most can be taken care of at home. Take a careful amount of painkillers, which can help reduce pain, and make sure to get plenty of rest, sleeping a full 8 hours or more of sleep at night. It is also important not to use devices that have screens or watch TV, and for children not to do too much work at school. However, if you lost consciousness during the impact, then it could be a serious injury. If you continue to feel headaches, have slurred speech, and/or vomit, it is suggested that you go see a doctor, for this kind of injury can be life-threatening and impact you in the later future.